Hi, Jen Roque here from StampCampWithJen.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Florida, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're joining me from my YouTube channel, please don't forget to like this video and like and subscribe my channel and click that bell so you never miss any notifications. If you're watching this from my blog, be sure to check out all of the supplies and look at the links at the very end of the page. I have all of my upcoming events and all the details there as well. And don't forget to check out all of my other social media channels. I'm also on Facebook and Pinterest, so make sure to like and follow me there as well. So today I have a fun project to share with you, these little pillow box holders. Before we get started with that though, I did want to share a couple other things. So with Sale-A-Bration, we're just newly starting Sale-A-Bration this month. And I wanted to share that if you become a demonstrator and purchase the no obligation starter kit and you join my team, you'll be able to order, include a bundle free with your starter kit. So if you look in your little Sale-A-Bration catalog here, on page 19, there is a complete list of all of the bundles that you'll be able to choose from. So you'll be able to choose one of these to add to your starter kit when you join during Sale-A-Bration. Sale-A-Bration is always a good time to join. They always have the best incentives for you to become a demonstrator. So I would love it if you join my team. Like I said, the starter kit, it's a no obligation kit. It ships for free to your home and you pick $125 worth of product and only pay $99. And then, like I said, if you join during Sale-A-Bration, you get to pick one of those bundles from your mini catalog as well. The other thing I wanted to mention was when you shop with me, every month I always have a free gift that I offer. And this month is the Cute Stars adhesive back sequins. Let me see if I can grab mine. Here, oh, yep, here I have them. So mine's a little bit used, but you will get a brand new pack of these with a $50 purchase before shipping and tax when you use my host code in August. So be sure to head over to stampcampwithjen.com to get the host code and all the details, okay? All right, so let's dive into this cute project. So this was one I made, this was my 3D project that I made in my July Stamp Camp classes. I really wanted to share this fun little pillow box, and I have a memento pad so you can kind of compare how big they are to something. So it's about, a little bit smaller than a memento ink pad. But this one holds about 5 Hershey Kisses is what I filled it up with. But you could fill it up with those soft peppermints, any kind of candy. A gift card is too big to fit in here, unfortunately. But you could make these for really anything. I've seen people make them for like birthdays and other celebrations, and they come together so quick and easy. So these are the two versions that we made at my class. I did a Halloween one and a Christmas one to kind of give people options. I let them choose which one they wanted to create. And then I made this one. This was actually like my little trial one that I did with the peppermint sweet here. It seems a little plain to me, but I was just kind of playing around with it. So I kind of like it, but I feel like it needs a little something extra. So for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to do the penguin one and then just kind of explain this one to you as well. They're really quick and easy. You'll be amazed by how fast these things come together. So these are the Pretty Pillowbox dies. I love these dies. I've used this little die cut before. There's like a little tag and these little flowers. This die cut here in the center is what we use for our little label here. So that's what I die cut. Now, one thing I want to mention with this, with your Pillowbox die, so I've already die cut mine out for this presentation, okay? But the thing you want to keep in mind is when you're die cutting, this is going to be the back side that everybody's going to see here, right here. So you want to make sure whatever is in this little square is right side up when you're looking at positional paper. Everything else is going to be pretty much covered up and upside down, so it's not really a big deal. But if somebody flips it over and looks at it, this will be right side up, that part there. Okay, so I have that, and I have my little tag here. And so what you want to do, there's a couple little score lines here. There's one at the top, one in the middle, and then these two ovals on each side. So you want to fold along those score lines. Let's see here. And just lightly burnish them with your bone folder for the long horizontal score lines. And then for the little pillow box pieces, I just use my fingers and kind of shape them. You're not really going to be able to score it with your bone folder, but you just want to kind of shape them so you can see where everything is and kind of get it in place there. And these, I was going to show you, I'll show you here in a second, but on a 6x6 piece of paper, these cut out perfectly. So like I have a piece of the Halloween paper, and you can fit this pillow box, right? You can get a whole box out of this. You'll have a little bit of leftover here on the side, but again, you want to make sure that little section right there is right side up, however you cut it. Okay, so if you have paper shares, this is a great project if you already have 6x6 paper cut down. Okay, so now to put this together, what I am gonna do is I just fold this bottom section with the little cutout, and I'm going to take my seal here. My desk is kind of a mess right now. I'm going to put a little bit along the edge here. Whoops. Right there. And then I'm going to put a little bit at the top because it's going to kind of come down. And we're just going to fold that over and press it down. And that's your base of your box there. So we're going to decorate it first. So let's go ahead. I have my little die cut here, and I've actually already punched out my little penguin friend. This guy is punched out of the Penguin Playmates paper from Sale-A-Bration. It's free with a $50 purchase. Let me grab it for you real quick. It's so cute. All right, so the paper, one of the sheets that has these little penguins here, and the penguin punch that comes in the penguin bundle, I think it's called Penguin Place bundle. This little section here, you can cut out the penguin from this paper, and you could do it right from the top here. Like you can see, I could get him like that, but if I do that, then I'm gonna cut the bear's head and the fox's tail, so I don't want to do that. I would recommend cutting it out and putting like a little paper arm on there so that you can position it in your punch. Okay. Okay, so I have that, and then we're also going to pop out one of these. So these are called Wonderful Snowflakes. They're an iridescent like plastic basically, and there's all these little, they come in a little sheet like this. It's so pretty. And my mom, when we were doing this for class, she's like, keep these pieces because there's big sections in here. You could probably punch or die cut something with those as well and use all that foil. So these pop out very easily. You just kind of gently pull them out because they are a little fine, but they pop out pretty easily right there. Yep. So there's our little snowflake. And then what we're gonna do, I have Fresh Freesia and Just Jade, and we're using the Penguin Place bundle here. And we're gonna use this little, looks like snow, or I guess like a little snow blizzard here. We're gonna use that and the Season's Greetings here. So what I recommend doing, since we're gonna put the penguin kind of off center, we're gonna put our greeting kind of over to the right, and we're gonna stamp the greeting first in the Just Jade, and then you wanna stamp the snowflakes afterwards. So we're gonna get the Just Jade right here, and we're gonna do Season's Greetings, hopefully right side up. Yep. So put it off to the side right there. Oops, and I didn't even see if I can line it up. Oh, miracle of miracles, I got it to line up. All right, so we're gonna do that first, and now I'm gonna take my Fresh Freesia, and I'm gonna grab a scrap piece of paper or something. Let's see. Just kind of do it on this little sticky note I have here. So we're going to take our little snowflake cluster and just around the border stamp to give it a little bit of decoration there. I'll do all of it. It probably doesn't matter because it's not going to all show with the, see, and I splashed it a little bit, but that's okay because I'm going to put the penguin right over him, so not a big deal. All right, so if you notice this little center here, it looks like the same shape of a dimensional, so you could put a dimensional there, but I'm going to keep everything fairly flat because this box is so it's already 3D, so we don't want a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to put a little bit of seal in the middle. And actually, I'm just going to put a whole bunch of seal on the side where this penguin's going to go. Right here. Okay. And we're going to put the penguin on there first. So see, kind of off to the side. And then this is going to go right over the center where that little flap is. We're going to put it right there and just kind of center it. So what I want to do with my snowflake actually is I'm going to put the snowflake behind where the penguin is right there and just kind of press that on there. And now we can take seal and kind of put it in the center here and put our little penguin. Okay, so now all we have to do is fill it with treats. So I would normally fill this with treats. I don't have any spare candy. I kind of used it all up at class, but one thing I would recommend is when you're closing this, you do the back flaps first and then the front flaps second, because then that way it looks more closed and defined when you have the back. You don't want it kind of looking open. If you were to do the flaps the opposite way, you would be able to see the opening and it will look kind of unfinished, and that's not what you want there. So you just, like I said, press in those little indentations and your box is closed, and now you have a cute little penguin treat box to give to somebody to tell them thank you or happy holidays or whatever you want to tell them there. So all right guys, well that is it. And then okay, so let me explain this real quick. So we just did the same thing. I die cut the treat box and the little label here, and again I took the trick or treat from the Cutest Halloween bundle and I kind of stamped it over the side, memento ink, and then I punched out these two images from the paper, and I just, it's all flat, I didn't pop anything up, and then I adhered that to the box and put a couple of those little stars on there, and it's exactly the same thing. It's got little Hershey Kisses in there as well. So all right, so that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this quick little project today. If you don't have these Pillowbox dies, I highly recommend them. They're called Pretty Pillowbox Dies. They're gorgeous. You're going to be able to use them so much any time of the year. It's a really good addition to your craft stash, and I would recommend them for the upcoming holiday season because, you know, you could make a ton of these to give out to friends and family, and they would just be so cute. So all right, so again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, I hope you'll leave a comment below and let me know what you think about these cute little boxes. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a thumbs up as well. All right guys, well until next time, happy stamping, be safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.